Welcome back. Today we start the final push. We have the tools to do much of the work. There's still a few keys left. We're going to pick up one that leads to the next one. We're back in the Sunless Way, going the direction towards No-Fly Forest, re-murdering the re-deads. Whoopee. There's one other room that I haven't mentioned yet that leads to, that the Iron Key opens. It's in the Bandit's Hollow, and it is something that I should have picked up that would benefit not the next boss, but the boss after that. Nice to have, it is not critical. What is critical right now is Magic Word. Because there's a Lich. And the Lich knows level 2 spells, which means that if he's so inclined, he is going to hit everything. And if he was so inclined, he would hit me for about 80 damage a body part, which would be death. If you're fighting a boss, if you're fighting a Lich, if you're fighting a Shadow or a Dark Eye, you really need Magic Ward up. Why am I doing this? How? That was also odd. I guess he realized... I think magic users have some sort of AI recognizing the Magic Word is up. It's not foolproof, but it does... It seems like they will favor, if not melee attacks, like he is suddenly out of nowhere. Otherwise he'll use cheap magic spells just to lower the guard. But as soon as they know that it's down, they will punish you for it. The Clematis Sigil leads to another Sigil. Again, I forget that heal is better when armed. And it's not really that big of a deal because, if you're in the heat of battle, you've got your shield and everything up in battle mode anyway. And if you're out of battle, you have regenerating magic points, so it's just an idiosyncrasy. As I said, going to the Bandit's Hollow would be good right now, but I forgot about it at the time. Instead, I'm just going to go as far as I can. However, this video I did end up going after the chest key. The Trinity is a very nice gem. Restoration is cheap like Antidote. So I've got another option to just dispel Magic Ward without too much difficulty. Unfortunately, there's no real good place to get to this sigil door. And I apologize for my horrible spelling. And I could either go here, could go to one of the workshops, or I could go to the cache bridge directly, but then I would have to deal with, well, not really an ambush, but I'd prefer to be on one side rather than in the middle of 3 jerks. I forgot to mention when I got that shield. Damascus is the quote-unquote ultimate material. It's got a gold or a bronzish color. In reality, in real life, Damascus is an alloy of steel that is known for its wave-like layers in the steel. In Vagrant story, it's a mystical. I need to look into it, but I think maybe it was supposed to be orichalcum or something in Japanese. And some legitimately mythical metal rather than just a interesting Middle Eastern and or Indian method of metalwork. That was a close one. And despite the fact that I could have warped to a metal shop, well, I decided not to. Bloodlust must have got to me. Despite that, I allowed that trick to live. Or maybe I just wanted to try and get Aqua Blast out of this jerk. Strange. Even though, I've farmed that jerk quite a bit, I don't really ever get casserole shields from him either. I'm not complaining because it allows me to, well, not upgrade it now, but upgrade it later. What a strange interlude. As you can see, a Khopesh, even though being the penultimate craftable weapon, really is a bastard. So many good choices. You think you're gonna hit me, you're gonna be dead before you can. And right now, even though I still chain quite frequently and vigorously, I'm now to the point where I legitimately could do away with it with how much damage I'm doing, even without buffing right now. I could do 4 or 5 physical single attacks, or I could do 6 or 7 chain attacks and avoid giving them the opportunity to attack. Both are valid options. Got a Dark Elemental. And like I said, sometimes these guys have enough smarts to toss out a softball to drop my guard. See how that goes for them. Answer: not well. I even let him have his dying wish of keeping Magic Ward off me. At least he could die thinking he accomplished something. Bunch of evil enemies. So for some reason I go with a rapier, I don't know why. Oh, for that jerk. Fun fact, despite these guys looking undead, they're evil class enemies, so they are not they're not weak to healing spells. They can heal themselves. But every time they heal themselves is a time that they are not murdering you. I've slowly stopped caring about whether or not I use, like, my beast class weapon. And unless I have... If I don't have the Khopesh with a decent affinity towards something, or I don't have... it's not a phantom or an undead, probably going to smash it with a hand of light. The move 50% debuff really doesn't accomplish that much when they can teleport away. And with this, the last barricade to the end game is cleared. 3 dungeons remain before the final fight. Progress with shields are going quite well. My Khopesh is geared towards humans. Got a human affinity accessory on. I could edit this out. At least a little bit of it. Since I haven't been save scumming elixirs of dragoons, the choice between Heracles and Invigorate are, and they're neck and neck, but being able to hit something is a little bit more important than being able to, like, hit something harder. Somehow Grissom's body's shown up. We've seen Commander Nisa before, briefly. The shirtless Sephiroth guy is Tiger. Quite a metal statement. These guys share a health bar. If I gave them half a shot, they'd start doing break arts. She's the weakest because sexism. I cut off her arm and all she does is just stagger around, but I didn't touch him. Barely even looked at him and he's crippled. Just like in Final Fantasy Tactics, everyone can teleport but you. Ladies and gentlemen, the lead nominee for the most useless teleport spell ever. He doesn't realize he's dead. Between his time in the King's Guard and Crimson Blades, Commander Tiger was a Emeritus Professor in the Ministry of Silly Walks. We kind of see some insight into the zombies that wander around. They go crazy because they have voices in their heads saying, "Kill everybody." Because I wanted to, I go and hack this guy to pieces rather than bludgeon him to death. Anyway, see you next time.